What's the most important skill in the post-apocalyptic world?
And I can't just say survival, right?
No, like what? Like a specific skill. What's the most important one? So I'm gonna wow you with what the actual answer is.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I would say the ability to filter water.
Wrong.
Oh,
Jeff?
Either like agriculture or like I don't know, something funny.
Hunting.
Wrong.
Hunting animals?
No. I mean, I'm not saying these are not important skills. They're just not the most important. Do you have a thing, Jeff? What do you think?
What is it? Just tell me. Fuck.
Improv.
Improv.
Think about it. What's the most important thing in a post-apocalyptic world? Improv.
Oh, fuck. I'm fucked.
Because when you're, like, no matter what side you're on, whether you're on the evil side or the good side, but when you're just like, if you get caught slipping or if you're sneaking up on somebody or whatever, you know in the movies when someone's like, oh my God, I have my family. They're about 3 miles that way. My brother died. We're with his wife. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you need to be fast.
If you think you're spying on someone and then a gun gets put to your head and they were spying on you, you have to immediately have a story.
You just do that through the wilderness.
You got to be quick with it because you always got to be like, I was with a group, you know, shit hit the fan. I went west. I joined up with a group. I stuck with them for a little while. We got under siege by another group. I'm with my wife and my 3-year-old. Can you please help? Do you have any extra rations or supplies? And they're like, oh, yeah. And they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then you hit them with the old 1-2.
Spiked baseball bat to the head. Right in the kid's face.
Because you know what I was thinking about is I was watching, and I never watched it until this year or a couple weeks ago, is It Comes at Night. Because a lot of people like shit on that movie.
That's a movie that's like a post-apocalyptic movie, but they don't actually say it is.
Well, it's basically like a sickness. Like it's a, very now.
But that's like the back part of it,
yes,
right?
because
like,
they never they don't explain what the sickness is. They don't explain what happened. It's just we drop in and we see that, there's a family living in a house and like the grandfather is dying from the sickness. And then the guy from Possessor shows up in the middle of the night, and he like busts in their house, and then they like knock him out or whatever and tie him to a tree. But then the next day he's like, I got my kid, my wife and kid, my brother. And I'm like, this is good. You need to fucking be quick on your feet. You need to have your fucking story. But everybody who's quick on the
teeth is, my wife and kid.
He just started with that, yeah.
Feel like it's not about being quick on your feet. It's about how quickly you can start talking about your wife and kid.
But you got to be good at improv for that. You got to be good.
What if I say something about my baby and my dog?
That's good too. I'm saying
that's mixing it up, subvert expectations.
That's all right. As long as you're quick.
What if I do an old? Hey, I'm going to be honest. I've been on my own for a long time. I was just
blam.
Too
much words. You got to zig and zag.
Well, no. That's the thing is I'm saying something where they're like, he's telling us the truth. Is he lying? And I hit him with those where I was spying on you. I was. Yep. It's because I've been on my own for a long time. I thought maybe you guys are going to be weak enough I could prey on you. Clearly you're not, and I knew you weren't. That's why I was hiding.
Bang! Sorry, I slipped. I pick up the stick, but it's not a stick. It's a magic wand. In the magic wand,
freeze.
But because you have to take it.
Oh, my magic wand for sale.
I'm driving the car with my arms.
I mean, yeah, like you have a great point, Mike. Yeah, sometimes you might go with dog and son, sometimes wife and kid, sometimes brother, grandmother. But where the improv comes in is because you have to read your geography real quick. Like you have to size up your audience. Man, I wish we had Jake right now. He's an improv king. He would know this. He won't answer. But I'll try to call him in a second. But yeah, if you size up your audience real quick, try to read what's important to them because you have to prey on that.
Like when you're playing Among Us with strangers on Discord.
Yeah, I mean, I've never played Among Us, but yeah, that sounds about right.
Call Jake. We're gonna
let me try to call him through this.
Okay,
this
really, as soon as he answers, we're just gonna hit him with the premise. Jake, there's a gun to your head. They just caught you spying on him. What do you say?
Yes. He might be a Betty Bye. He's an early Betty Bye.
Is he?
He's a baby.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Baby Jake.
Yeah, baby Jake.
He's sleepy.
Oh,
sheepy.
Yes, and. Yes, and. Improv. You call this improv, you don't even pick up the phone.
Hello?
Jake, you're in an apocalypse, and now there's a gun to your head. What do you say?
I say, kill Mike. I'll suck your dick. What do you want from me?
No. Let me set the scene. Okay, so you're creeping through the forest in a post-apocalyptic world. We're in a COVID-34 world, and you're surviving right now. You come across on a settlement, and you're trying to size up what's going on. As you're peeking, you see that there's some families there. They're building some crops, but there's heavy guards. All of a sudden, as you lift your head up, a guard puts a gun to his head. What do?
Oh, I understand. He's my friend. This is an elaborate ploy. I go, oh, you got me. He takes me into the camp, and then eventually we take over.
That's not bad. But, because my point that I'm trying to explain to Jeff and Mike here, is that the most important skill in a post-apocalyptic world is improv, because you need to talk your way. No, because you need to talk.
Sounds like he agrees with you, Jim.
It's not good now.
No, you're retarded. You don't even understand how good your skill is, because you have to size up your area and you have to play to their sympathies to immediately talk your way out of the situation.
I don't know. When I threw it at him really quick, he immediately just wanted to suck my dick, and I wondered what was going on.
Well, with a gun to your head, all your training goes out the window. You just get cock hungry and you just try to save your life.
I think you need to think about this a little bit more, past the surface, and maybe even work it into some of your coaching if it comes up. Because think about it in a movie. When someone catches you, you immediately go to your story and you're like, I got a settlement like 5 miles back. We're really low on water. We have plenty of kids there. We're setting up a school, and we have a sick kid. We would just need help. So, but you got to be like,
laying it on really thick on this one, Jim.
Do you hear what I'm saying? Does it make sense now how important improv is?
This is really good. I also like the move where instead of getting sympathy from them, you go, before you pull that trigger, someone in that tree over there is going to blow your fucking head off. We have you surrounded. This entire campus surrounded. Like, you do one of those moves.
What if he yes-ands your bluff call, though, Jake?
Well, because, you're on the right track. You're even thinking of a better angle than I am. Like, you're surrounded right now. Pulling that trigger is the biggest mistake you'd ever make.
Yeah. Wait, what does he do, Mike?
What if he calls your bluff by yes-anding you?
If he were to yes-and me in that situation, he would say, yes, they are going to shoot me, and I will put my gun down. That's yes-anding.
That's true.
Yeah, I know. What would you do?
And then I go, yes, you are putting your gun down, and I appreciate it because now I'm out of this situation.
No, that's when you hit him with a hi-ya!
Yeah, and you hit him with the old 1-2?
You hit him with the 1-2.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that. You immediately start the attack at that point, of course.
I'm just saying you guys haven't properly thought through the most important skill that's going to happen. And it's just, you need to read people. I mean, it's a combination of improv and also sales techniques.
Well, then wouldn't being a con man be better than being an improv star?
No, but it's all from the same roots, my guy. It's all from the same.
So you're telling me that the guy from Catch Me If You Can is in the apocalypse, and then also some guy that Jake knows on Twitter are both in the apocalypse, and they're both on an even ground?
What I'm saying is they're from the same family tree, and the guy from Catch Me If You Can go up on that stage at UCB, and he could fucking bang out a show like none other. And once you teach and properly pull these skills out of these UCB students, they could go in and fucking talk a fake check right out of any banker worth his salt.
Jake?
That's exactly right. And I'm so glad that this is being brought up because, I mean, as you guys know, UCB has been shut down for months and months, which is why maybe I'm a little rusty in this situation. But it really is a con man's game at the end of the day. You put a con man on that stage, and they're going to crush it. Jim's right.
No, that was my point, is that a con man is more important.
You got con.
No, I think Jim said that, Mike.
I said they're on equal ground.
But Jake's saying that they're better.
They just don't realize that they're like two sides of the same coin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza
Wait, what did
boy.
Mike say he would do?
Or what he think the most important skill was, or what his reaction
Jim,
would be?
before he brought up what the most important skill was, before he told us what it was, he asked us what we thought it was, so that he could tell us we were wrong. Yeah, we thought it was being able to filter water to become clean and maybe
stupid.
Like
That's
hunting.
insane. That's stupid.
No, but the reason why that's stupid. Well, again, I'm not saying that those are not important. Those are clearly important skills. But you don't understand that the improv guy is going to come up behind you and take your filtered water. Like, you don't get that.
Yeah,
my water.
That's exactly. Well, okay. Well, I think it's only fair, Mike. Now you're in a situation. You're going down. you need a boat. You know that you need to get from this dry land to other dry land via water. You're down at the boat. You're untying the large rope near the boat. Click. You hear the sound. Gun to your head. What do you do?
Someone there? Come on. You wouldn't shoot a blind man, would you? Hello?
This is good. You got a character.
And then
This is great.
And then
This is good.
I put my hands out and I start like rotating at the waist.
This is character work. See, am I wrong?
This is strong, Mike. I mean, this is SNL audition strong character work. Jim's right. I mean, I think the person would immediately go, "You're not blind. I see you untying a knot on a dock. No blind man would walk his way out here."
And then I'll start clicking my tongue and being like, I can tell you how far away you are, but I'll just be using my eyes.
Wow, really good.
And then also, by the way, I'm blind, untying this knot, and you're surrounded there. Gunmen in all these trees. And you pull this trigger.
I'll be like, I didn't know that I was surrounded, but I just clicked my tongue and I realized I am, and you're next to me, so you're actually also surrounded now.
Oh, a boat? I'm president of the United States. I'm wearing sneakers. Well,
Yeah.
talk about boat. It's me, Joe Biden.
Put that gun away, and you
yeah.
will address
You
me
shoot the president?
as Mr. President.
That's actually a good thing. Jake, can you please rate Jeff's Joe Biden impression?
I'm wearing,
I
I'm wearing
thought it
sneakers.
was Obama. Do it again.
I'm wearing, it doesn't sound like Obama.
It does. We were right, Jeff.
I'm wearing sneakers. He's wearing he's wearing sneakers.
You want me to rate it?
Yeah, 1 to 10. 1 to Joe.
F.
Corn pop and sneakers.
Well, okay. So this is a good scenario for Jeff. All of a sudden, click, gun to your head. What do you do?
You would shoot Bill Cosby. I'm a blind. I'm going blind in prison. That's the darndest thing. I wear sneakers. This is a
Good.
It's
Yeah.
also Obama. Is your Cosby
you
Obama?
just throw as many impressions at him as you can, and then hope that they're peeing themselves laughing, and you just sprint away.
I think I'd hit him with a. Did Sammy assign you this sector as well? Jesus. Double booked again. I guess I'm supposed to be over by the northwest side guarding. Do you have an extra gun?
Oh, that's a classic.
have your gun?
Classic. We're on the same side. What a mix-up. I love that one. That's a good one, Jim.
I lost mine in the brush back there. I need to be guarding the sector. And then if they try to challenge it, I'm like, you don't want to get Mickey on the horn, right? You want me to go wake him up right now to tell him that you're bringing in someone who's on the same team right now?
Dude, what if you hit him with a, like, good job. You sneaking up on me?
Yeah.
That means you passed the first test.
Oh, this is a good one, too.
And you immediately be like, congratulations, but you haven't even scratched the tip of the iceberg. And then you turn around and start acting like you're teaching him a lesson.
There are actually guys in all these trees right now with guns pointed at your head.
Yeah. All
You're
improv
right, Jim.
is remembering movie tropes, really.
It's improv.
Oh, man. I'm glad you picked up the phone, Jake.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I just think people aren't putting proper stock in the skills that you're actually going to need to survive because, I mean, we kind of got into this before, way back in the day, that, like, yes, there are going to be these people that are prepared in the traditional sense, but all those people are bait. Those people are
There's going to be people with food and
Yeah,
water,
and
but do they have wit?
they're targets. That's what I'm saying. We got to use our wit on them, and then
And then spike back to the head.
yeah,
Bang.
exactly. And then hit them with the old 1-2. And I think it's something you may need to keep in mind, again, if you're ever doing some coaching or something like that, something you can bring up about how important this skill actually is.
I'll definitely think about that. Yeah, I mean, most people are thinking about it, career-wise and like, oh, this looks good on my reel or whatever that I did some improv. But it would probably be important to let people know this is also a survival skill.